Hey gamers! We now find ourselves in a digital landscape where we are constantly crossing over from old technologies to new. With the recent revelations regarding Microsoft's ecosystem and the direction that they are taking us in with the crossplay feature, the improvements that will be received from DirectX 12, and the integration of the Hololens technology, this will only continue to evolve further. This leaves us in a situation where we are now concerned that some of our all-time favorites will be left to collect dust to make way for the new age in gaming. These concerns are leading to what is now becoming one of the most prominent arguments amongst gamers, which is, should these games be remastered or should they be left on their existing platforms only? So how do we decide this? How do we work out what should and should not be remastered? Some are of the school of thought that regardless of what the game is, if a company has an appetite to remaster it and give consumers the option to purchase it if they so wish, then sure, go ahead, remaster anything. And then we have those that are completely against remasters altogether and simply want to see new games come to the new gen and leave the past where it is. And then, of course, you have those that are of the same line of thinking as me, and that if a game or a franchise is worthy, if it has a strong enough following in the community, and it's been made blatantly clear that this is what they want, then yes, we should get a remastered version of it. Some games and franchises will never lose their appeal, such as Halo and Gears, and when the Master Chief Collection was announced, it was extremely well received by the Xbox community. What I am seeing now, though, is these same people that were more than happy to celebrate previous remasters and rush up to pre-order are now criticizing others for wanting remasters of other great games and franchises. Why is it okay for you to embrace a remaster when it's a franchise that you love, but then at the same time criticize others for wanting the same? Now, you all have your own opinions on this, and most of you would actually have at least one, if not several games in mind that you would love to experience again on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. Now, obviously for me, the frontrunner here is the Gears of War collection. These are games that are played religiously by thousands upon thousands of gamers because they are great games. Black Ops is another one. I would love Black Ops 1 and 2. I know it's not going to happen because COD is a yearly release, but I would love to have those on the next gen. And at any given time, you can find up to 70 or 80,000 people on the servers. So where do we draw the line, though, at what should be and should not be remastered, and in some cases, like the Gears of War collection, actually demand it? I really don't think that there is a definitive answer for that question. We could come up with polling systems, ranking systems, and other various ways to work out what should and should not be on the remaster list, but that still won't keep everyone happy. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is if there is a remaster made that you have no interest in, then simply don't buy it. Companies don't spend resources that they have to make these remasters without there being enough support in the gaming community to warrant it. Just because you don't want a particular game in your library doesn't mean that there aren't many others that do. Ironically, these companies and studios are not here to cater to your individual needs and preferences, so stop being so narcissistic and expecting everything to go your way. If you don't want the game, don't buy the game. It is really that simple. Many of us have been gaming for well over 10 years and have spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on this industry and invested a lot of time providing valuable feedback, which has in turn helped to shape the face of gaming as we see it today. So I think that has earned some of us the right to stand up and say, hey, no, you can't leave that IP on the shelf. It's too important and it's too iconic. Studios are not going to put their larger new products on the shelf simply to create remasters. They will factor that into their current resources and time constraints so as to be able to deliver their end product at the highest possible quality. So if there's a remaster that you really want, then I say, go ahead and ask for it. If there is enough support in the community, then maybe, just maybe, you might be able to get your hands on it. It's like that good old saying, you won't know if you don't ask. So put your ideas out there. Provide your favorite studios with your feedback and let them know what you, the consumer, wants. I totally agree that we should be looking into the future and new titles and ways that we can harness evolving technologies to create an even more interactive experience. But there's nothing wrong with looking into the past, acknowledging what made the gaming community what it is today, and bringing some of that culture along with us. Thanks, guys.